Yes, Balrajji. Yeah, this is Sonia. I
Hi.
echo everybody's voice and words because I joined a little late, but as soon as I think I started when you were talking about your fourth, but it was just beautiful, and I could see the message of the first three from the rest of your talk. So beautifully
Thank you.
done, very unique meditation with gratitude to everybody around us. It's maybe some days it's very difficult to have that positivity when you first get up in the morning, um, and that's when you actually have to be more aware and kind of
True.
supercharge yourself.
Very
So
true. Very
yeah.
true. Thank you.
Yes, maybe you can tell us a little bit about, how to do that when it's not so easy to love ourselves and not so easy, because the world is throwing things at you.
Okay, so I'll tell you something. I'm in a chauffeuring business, so we've got Tesla cars, and I also drive my cars, and I take people for airport runs. And on the 1st of May this year, a police car came and banged into my car, and it was a total write-off. The car, Tesla being the strongest car, and it was completely, written off. The insurance wrote it off, but not a scratch came on my body, you know. So, um, having said that, for 4 months, I was just at home, So what I'm trying to say is that I was going through all that frustrations, what you and I and everybody go through when we go through our little low times. And then how do I keep myself busy? How do I keep myself, floating in this situation? It's not about losing money or losing income, or it's not about, what am I going to do? I've lost so much of what's going to happen next and that fear of happening next. The only thing that the thought that I has to manifest for myself every day I used to always tell hope and pray and tell manifest. When am I going to go back and help to navigate my guest back to their destinations? Because here I'm actually like, you know, like like Arjuna, you know, who's actually the chariot guy, right? So I never look down upon us as myself as a chauffeur, as a driver or something. I always consider myself as a pilot of the road. अकड़ से जाता हूँ, अकड़ से काम करता हूँ, and अकड़ से लोगों के बीच that I create that feeling of meditation. Believe me, every person who sits into my car, the only thing I talk about is nothing but meditation. It's like a dukan of meditation I carry with me all the time. And the moment if somebody is, I build up the conversation in such a way I go to straight away meditation and straight away take out my briefcase. And out of that, I remove this Pandora of, meditation, 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 because that's what Patriji did, right? That's what we all can do. So in that moments of your frustrations or negativity, I know it'll all come, but get it out. Have that feeling of gratitude. So what? I'm still alive. So what? The problem, okay, somebody's going, a lady, just yesterday, a lady came into my car, and this was almost about an hour's journey. And the lady just started, formally first talking. And then I said, okay, what are you doing? Oh, I'm a senior so-and-so person in so-and-so company and all that, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay. And then she slowly started talking. And in this 1 hour, she was going through a broken marriage. She had two young kids, 2 years and 6 years old, and all kinds of, frustrations that she was going through. And believe me, within 1 hour, from the time she, sat in the car to the time she came out of the car, she came and hugged me. And she said, thank you for bringing so much of clarity in my life, because I was lost. I didn't know. I was thinking, they are my children. I said, who the hell told you they are your children, yaar? They're not your children. They're just born out of your womb, but they have their own identity. They are through their past karma. Who knows? And then I told about forgiveness about the husband. I said, who knows? You have hurt your husband so badly in your life, in your past life, that you are saying that why this has happened to me. I say, why not? So that's how you kind of, out of every situation, you can bring that situation back to in control, because you're in control of the remote that you hold in your hand. Don't let the remote of your life be in somebody else's hand. Sonia ji, does that make sense?
Yes, yes, very beautifully. When something good happens to us, we never say, why did this happen to me?
Yes.
But
Yes.
then when something bad happens, we always wonder why.
Why
So, yeah,
me? Yeah.
yes, yes, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Keep
Thank
spreading
you.
joy and
Thank you.
love
Yes,
and
then it's
Thank you.
laughter in everybody's life. What a wonderful job you have.
Thank you.
It's not a job. It's a service that you're doing. It's a therapy.
Yes, I call myself a selfless servant of, service that I do. Believe me, I start my day with only one agenda. How many brownie points can I make in a day? And believe me, there's so many opportunities in everyone's life where you can go and pick up those brownie points for yourself. So start picking up those brownie points. It helps you.
Yes, yes. Just start with love and kindness and
Yes,
acceptance,
yes,
and the
yes.
rest is unfolds. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Balraji, I'm interested in your out of life experience.
Okay.
You mentioned that you had the out of life experience
Yes.
during COVID. And we recently heard from one of the masters that you can translate the dreams into reality. So,
Well,
my question.
I just explained to you, sir, that that I had this vision about my death. I saw my death, and I saw my coffin. I saw Patriji carrying my carriage and going into this deep woods. And then suddenly, when my coffin was being lowered into that place of slumber, I kind of just knocked out and I came out of it. And then suddenly I had cameras all over me. So the way I look at it is that I don't know what does that mean to people, but the way I looked at it is that that experience helped me to come out of my shell, come out of my that fear, come out of my that fear of death. And then suddenly, in this 4 years, I must have gone through so many Zoom sessions again, thanks to Patri ji. I mean, just imagine an ordinary person like me who nobody knows who's Balraj Kapoor. What is the existence? किसी को कुछ पता थोड़ी है. Who knows about him? But today, at least there's so many people who know me as a person. And that's what life, has taught me, that, if you've become something better, then at least pass on that to somebody else. It's not about just your family. It's not about just your friends. It's all about the entire world. I consider my whole world as my family now, you know so every action that I try to do in a day, I try to see how can I be of some help to someone. Another example, as I said, I go to the airports very often. So when I see people coming out, out of the arrivals lounge, they're coming out. Some are very old, elderly. Some are lost because, they're waiting for a chauffeur, or maybe their relatives or their friend who's going to come and pick them up, and that person is not there. And suddenly you have that fear of, you can see in their eyes that fear, of anxiety of, a person is not there. Or, so what do? you know there are so many other people standing there, but nobody does this. But you know what I do? I straight away go to that person with a smile and say, look, hi sir, oh hi madam, I think you are looking for someone. They said, yes, the person is supposed to come and he's not come, and blah blah blah. No problem. Here you are. That's my mobile. Can I have your number of the person you're getting in touch with? So I make the person call either myself or him, whoever the person is. They call up the person and the person says, okay, I'm on my way, or whatever, you know. And otherwise, I kind of call up the person and tell him, look, the so and so person is there waiting for you at so and so place. Could you please come as quickly as possible? And that assurance is given to the person. When that person, after this whole conversation, I see tears of joy coming out of that person's eyes, a feeling of
That's
gratitude, a total stranger to me.
That's very nice of you. My question was,
Yeah.
see, the out of life experience, was it just a dream or reality? Because Somebody,
I
you're listening to someone.
I really don't know, sir, whether it was out of life was a dream or whether I still don't know, because honestly, I was in COVID. I was actually on the verge of, saying tata bye bye to the world. Maybe I don't know. So, something which happened to me, I remember it distinctly. And if it is a dream, because sometimes the dreams don't kind of, carry on for that long that you remember it. So I clearly remember right till today what actually happened, that during that particular that thing that kind of flashed into my mind onto myself. So I still don't know. I myself am not that kind of a person, intellectual, to understand what was this, whether it was a dream, whether it was actually an out of life experience, out of body experience, or whatever. But whatever it was, it gave me some clarity towards what am I supposed to be doing next. And that's what is important, isn't it? So it
All right.
gave me some direction to move on to.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because it brought you back to life, so you can serve other people and give so much love and all
Well,
this
that's
clarity.
exactly
That is the
my
message.
point, that that
Yeah.
sometimes you don't know. But then I've already made my passport ready for the next one. I've already got my funeral plan done. I've got everything ready, because people don't even want to do that. But I've got everything ready for myself. And every morning when I go out of my house, I say bye bye to my wife. I kiss her. I mean, as I said, she kisses me on my forehead, and because with the feeling that maybe we may not see each other, but at least we bid farewell to each other.
Mm.
So, these are the
Which
little
is
things
okay.
which every one of us can do in our life. My wife, she was such a shy person. She used to never ever kind of, do those actions. But now she actually picks up the phone, during the course of a lunch break or something when she's there, and she calls me up and she says, "Hi, how was the day? What have you been doing?" And talks to me, and at the end of the day, she passes those beautiful personal comments, which I've never kind of, we've shared. So the relationship has become much more stronger, much more blissful, much more caring for each other. Not only as a husband and wife, I would say between any relationship that we've with our children, with our subordinates, with my peers, with my colleagues, it's become so caring. It was very casual earlier, but it's become very caring now. That's the difference. What I'm trying to say is the power of meditation.
Mm.
You know.
Thank you,
So
sir.
suggest, if you've been doing meditation, please continue to do this. Two things you need to do is first thing in the morning and the last thing in the night to get a wonderful sleep. So keep doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.